We don't get paid for the time. We get paid for pickup, we get paid for drop-off.
Shaf Hussain has been a Deliveroo rider in London for 5 years. He says when he started working with the app-based service, he made decent money and could help support his parents. But as Deliveroo's taken on more riders and switched to a complex algorithm to calculate pay, it's become harder. Now 26, Shaf calculates his average hourly earnings at below half the adult minimum wage, or less than $6.
Now, with the fees so low, I actually had to cut back on a lot of things. The only thing that's actually keeping me afloat is universal credit and the SEISS government scheme. Even for my bike, I couldn't even buy the parts for my bike or even fix my bike. I had to actually rely on a government scheme to actually find the money.
Shaf's one of the Deliveroo workers who took part in a nationwide survey. It analysed thousands of invoices collected by the Independent Workers' Union of Great Britain, representing people in what's known as the gig economy. It found that a third of Deliveroo riders earned less than the adult minimum wage. The union says conditions are pushing some workers to do longer hours, pushing themselves to the limit.
What I've seen from my experience is I've seen riders turning up to work with broken limbs, hands in casts, forcing themselves to work. I've seen women cycling well into their pregnancies because they can't afford to have the time off. We've seen women coming back to work 2 weeks after giving birth because they don't have the money to take maternity leave. This is what the gig economy looks like. This is the business model that Deliveroo are championing.
Deliveroo says it has 50,000 riders who appreciate the flexibility the work provides, and it's dismissed the new survey as unrepresentative. In a statement to the press, Deliveroo said riders in the UK are paid for each delivery they choose to complete and earn £13 an hour on average at our busiest times. We communicate with thousands of riders every week and satisfaction is currently at an all-time high. But the company knows it's under pressure to change. Deliveroo is due to be listed on the stock exchange next month. But several of the UK's biggest investors say they won't be buying any shares because of concerns about how the firm treats its workers. And the status of the riders classed as self-employed contractors is under question. The Supreme Court recently ruled against Uber, which operates a similar model. The taxi company's now granted all of its drivers holiday pay, guaranteed minimum wage and pension contributions. It could have legal implications for other gig economy firms. Shaf and hundreds of other riders are planning to strike when Deliveroo launches on the stock market. They want the public to take part in a boycott at the same time. They say the job's precarious enough without having to struggle to earn minimum wage. Nadim, Al Jazeera, London.